Hello guys, this is your physics faculty. My name is Rajiv Ranjan, and today we'll study something about characteristic of sound. So let me discuss what sound is first. Sound is a mechanical wave. So all those waves which require a medium to travel, they are known as mechanical waves. So sound also requires a medium to travel. So basically the medium is air molecules and the surrounding. All right. So sound basically transfers energy and momentum. The mechanism is oscillation mechanism. All the medium particles, they go to and fro about a mean position, about a central position, and that is the way they transfer the energy and momentum to the further particles. All right. So as I speak, my vocal cords are disturbing the air around it, and this disturbance is getting transferred to you guys, and you guys are able to hear me. All right. So that's all about the sound. So today we are going to study the topic which is characteristic. So every sound is different from each other. And for example, if you Sonu Nigam and Arijit Singh, if they kind of sing the same song, they will sound very different. If you play the same instrument, you play the guitar, you play the same frequency on drums, they will sound very different. All right. So what makes the sound very different, with each other? So there is a basically signature of sound. Signature of sound, like every human being has different signature. Similarly, every sound has a different signature, and that signature is defined by the characteristics of sound. So today we are going to study about the characteristics of sound. All right. So the first characteristic is basically your pitch. All right. So pitch is basically related to frequency, which is basically related to your frequency. If your frequency is higher, then the sound will be more shrill, and if the frequency is lower, the sound is going to be manly and hoarse. All right. So what is frequency? Number of cycles per second. So if the number of oscillations per second is high, your sound will be very shrill. All right. And if the number of cycles per second it is low, then the sound is going to be a sound of a man, a sound of a heavy sound. All right, like the sound of a bass guitar. So that kind of sound, lower pitch sound will look like a sound like. All right. So what is I told you what is pitch. The pitch is related to frequency. So you can also do this experiment in your lab. So in the lab, the sound is produced with the help of tuning fork. So if the tuning fork looks like this, tuning fork looks like this. All right. So if you will wax these prongs of tuning fork, these are called the prongs of tuning fork. So if you will make them heavy, they will give a heavy sound. All right, because the frequency has reduced. And if you will do not if you will not wax them, then they'll give a shrill sound. All right. So remember here that a female has a high pitch voice because they have higher frequency. Number of oscillations per second is higher. All right, as compared to a man. So this is all about pitch. Now there is something else about frequency, that is the hearing range of humans. So that is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. All right. So anything between this range, anything in this range is like perceived by humans. The humans can sense it. But below it, if your sound is less than 20 hertz, then that will be an infrasonic sound. That will be an infrasonic sound. All right. So that is infrasonic sound. Humans cannot perceive it. They cannot sense it. Similarly, if your sound is above 20,000 hertz, then that will be basically ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sound. So this frequency also humans cannot perceive. There are certain animals in this world who are able to perceive infrasonic and ultrasonic sound. Okay. So like bats and whales, they can hear beyond this range. Alright, so humans can only hear this the range between 20 hertz. Alright, so pitch is related to frequency. High pitch means shrill sound like a female, and lower pitch means a hoarse sound, a heavy sound. Alright, so next characteristic is your loudness. Loudness is directly proportional to amplitude. You must be knowing what is amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum disturbance from the mean position. So if you pluck a guitar heavily, it will give you a loud sound. If you bang a door, then it will give you a louder sound. And the more loud is the sound, the more the intensity of the sound. Alright, so the energy per unit area, per unit time will be more in case of louder sound and the sound with higher amplitude. Alright, so the SI unit of loudness is decibels. SI unit of loudness is decibel, and loudness is directly proportional to amplitude. The more the amplitude, the more the loudness, and intensity is the measure of loudness. The more loud is the sound, the more the energy that you are transferring, and the more the energy you are transferring, and the more the intensity will be. The more the intensity will be. All right. So the next quality is timbre. So you like hear the same frequency and same amplitude, if you play the same frequency and same amplitude on different like instruments, then they will sound very different. Like on guitar and on drums, they are going to sound very different. All right, so same frequency and same amplitude sound, they have different signature on different musical instrument. So this difference is measured in terms of timbre. All right, so like timbre is the quality of a particular musical instrument. All right, so that is different quality but same frequency and same amplitude. All right, so the quality is different of different musical instrument, but the frequency and amplitude would be same. So that difference in the quality is measured in terms of timbre. All right, so the characteristic of the sound which you can identify a sound with, and yeah, so these things you have to see in your physical world, that where these characteristics are playing out, and if you understand them physically, and like you can relate them with the physical world, then it will be very easy to understand and grasp. So let's revise and summarize. The pitch was related to frequency. The higher the pitch, the more the frequency, and the more the frequency, the more shrill was the sound. And the next was loudness. So higher the amplitude, more loud was the sound. More loud was the sound, so hence the more intensity was there. All right. So and the last one was the quality of the sound. So even if you play same frequency and same amplitude on different instruments, you are going to get different quality. So that is measured in terms of timbre. So this is all about characteristic of sound. Thank you guys.